or 10 years down the line. But one of the important steps in that one is communication. Because without effective communication, nobody can achieve his or her goal. So let's go through our module on communication. Right. So today we are going to talk about communication, different elements of communication. And we will also definitely, without time management, obviously, nothing works out. And then we should also be having a small module on effective leadership skills, which we will continue tomorrow. So this is just to prepare you for tomorrow for leadership skills. As far as the communication is concerned, let's see the video.
May I come in, sir?
Come in.
Can I sit, sir?
Please. What's your name?
Meena Goswami, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, please.
Thank you, sir. Can I sit?
Please take a seat.
Thank you.
So, what's your name?
Meena Goswami, sir.
Okay. Where did you come from?
Sir, I have come from South Extension that I have worked with NIITs.
Okay.
Sir, I have a lot of experience also.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Good day, sir.
Thank you.
May I come in, sir?
Yes, please. So, what's your name?
Meena Goswami, sir.
Okay. Where did you come from?
I have come from that Southex, and I have worked with NIITs and all.
Okay.
And I have a lot of experience also.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Good day, sir.
Yes, dear friends. Short video. Any inputs? Dr. Jasbir ji?
When she came, the gestures were different, very down and very confused, not that confident.
Okay.
And second time when she came, it was little better. A third time, confidence communication was much better.
Third time it was much better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Swapna ji.
So what I felt was first one was less in confidence, and the second
Yes.
one was more mannered, and she had good confidence in herself, in her personality, in her gesture. The third showed more of
Okay.
attitude, ill-mannered. So for me, I felt second was good in terms of most of the things. First was less in confidence, and the
Okay.
third was more of attitude. And second was
So,
good.
like to say that less confident and overconfident.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
correct.
Are you
This is
putting it in
accurate.
that way? Yeah.
Yes, correct, perfect.
So less confident and more confident. Is
Correct,
that
correct,
or
correct,
overconfident?
perfect.
Not more confident, but I think overconfident.
Last one,
is a better
overconfident, sir.
Okay.
Overconfident.
Not
Perfect, sir.
overconfident.
Thank
Huh?
you.
Not overconfident, confident.
He was overconfident.
There is a
You
difference.
said only confident.
No, more
So
confident. actually.
you say Dharanji, you felt that.
There
He
is a
was-
difference between more confident and overconfident. There is a
I
drastically
agree
different
with you.
meaning. Yeah.
So what would you like to say for the third
More confident.
scenario?
More confident.
Sir, I
More
felt
confident.
third one was overconfident, not more, overconfident.
Okay, fine. I think this will go on. Somebody will say overconfident. Somebody will say But essence of this was that you have found difference between these three. Is that correct or not?
Yeah. By,
No.
by
Now, let me, before I get into further discussion, let me tell you, all of us are born with certain software version of our mind or subconscious. That is the very reason why we say even twin brothers and sisters born to the same genetic conditions of same parents as regards horoscope, but they have got a different nature. You would find it entirely different. So we have to understand, one is at the time of work, what is that we have in part of our subconscious. Generally it is in the subconscious to start with. But most important thing here, what I want to convey is this subconscious, which I told you a little earlier also, can be worked upon by individuals to start with conscious thoughts and then bring it into the subconscious. No, this I am not telling based on hearsay, but this is based on medical research. I am going to talk to you about that medical research and the book also, which I am going to refer. Essence remains, जो आप सोचते हैं, अगर वो regularly वैसा सोचते रहेंगे, तो वो आपके जो mind का जो thalamus है, that takes structure in that way, and you get habituated to that type of thought process. So that is how your, कहते हैं ना हम कि आपकी किस्मत आपके हाथ में है, actually हाथ में ही नहीं है, आपकी सोच में है, to start with. So your thought process will change even the lines in your hand. So the three conditions which we have discussed are summarized in this particular slide, wherein we call it as a submissive nature. Now, first of all, please analyze your own personality. Definitely, you will have one of these three as a dominant characteristic. One of the three only. What happens actually, you will have all these characteristics take equal to 100, but one of these three, you will have more than 33. It means that is your natural approach to a situation, either a submissive type of nature or an assertive type of nature or an aggressive type. ये आपके जो कहाँ भी आप काम करते हैं, आपके फ्रेंड्स में, आपकी फैमिली में, आपको इन्हीं तीन कैटेगरीज में लोग या फ्रेंड्स मिलेंगे, जिनका इसका मतलब नहीं है कि दूसरी चीजें उनमें नहीं है, दूसरी चीजें भी हैं, लेकिन उनमें इनमें से एक डोमिनेट रहेगा. So please analyze yourselves whether you, no, I have analyzed myself. I belong to Himachal, and my DNA, I would say, is that essentially I start with being a submissive. But then I have learned about these things, and now I have pulled myself towards the center side of it, that is the assertive side. There would be friends who would have a natural approach towards as an aggression, but then you must consciously pull it back towards the center one, so that actually this is the most apt for most of the situations. Not necessarily for all the situations, but most of the situations, the center one, that the assertive nature, is the one which generally will give you results as well. Now, to talk about these particular things, submissive type of nature exhibits low level of confidence. They do not get what they want. They always feel that they are being taken for granted, and it is on their face. They seem to be in high stress, because वो दिमाग में कुछ ना कुछ चल रहा होता है. And ये वाला जो है, they take too much account of others' rights. मेरे rights matter नहीं करते हैं. It generally, this type of nature, you would think more about others. That is why वो जब अंदर आती है lady, तो वो ये सोचते कि इनको ये बुरा ना लग जाए, उनको वो बुरा लग जाए. आंख में आंख डाला देखा तो वो बोलेगा मेरे को आंख में आंख डाल के देख रहे हैं. So she kept her I would say neck also low. And she was, though shivering, you couldn't see, but you can see that yes, she had a lot of stress on her face, and always having a feeling of guilt. It means मेरे से कोई गलती ना हो जाए, या मेरे से कोई गलती हो गई है तो अभी मुझे क्या बोलेंगे. So these are the characteristics you would find in a submissive type of person. As far as the assertive is concerned, we generally would be, for the second part, a good level of confidence, a balanced approach. Not always winning, not necessarily that a person may be winning, but he believes in playing the game right. You are not taken for granted. It means anybody who takes you for granted, he gets it back. No stress. Calmness is available on the face. Recognize the other person's rights to be heard. Definitely this person is balanced. He also thinks that what is the other person's right. He always keeps in mind. And can say no without feeling guilty. This is an important aspect, my dear friends, because हम लोग generally yes men बहुत होते हैं. No बोलने के लिए हमारे चेहरे पे ही आ जाता है कि भाई कैसे बोलेंगे. ये भी एक आर्ट है, आपको डेवलप करना चाहिए. In case you find it difficult to say no without feeling guilty. So this is a very important thing, which if you feel that you need to work upon that, please jot it down and then prepare it in the form of a SMART goal and have an action plan to achieve that. Right. Overconfident person, you always think what you want, you will always get. People around you feel like they are being taken, means you are taking other people for granted, obviously, as an overconfident person or as an aggressive type of person. You are having that type of characteristics. Abhi dekhiye, he is also under high stress, and submissive person is also under high stress. And stress is the silent killer for anybody. So definitely this is an area we should avoid to be in, and so that there is no, a sense of calmness and maturity should always prevail. It is not so easy, I told you. Because this will happen with you only when you consciously think of being like this and practice it at least for a month or so, till the time you feel that now it has become part of my habit. So you will have anybody who feels that he needs to work on that, please jot it down so that you can have an action plan. At the risk of repetition, I will keep telling this. Other person's rights don't matter for an aggressive type of personality. उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता है कि दूसरे क्या सोचते हैं, दूसरे क्या, उनके राइट्स क्या है, नहीं है, भाई उनको काम चाहिए तो चाहिए, irrespective of the needs and the necessities of the other person. And can say, this person can also say no without feel, क्योंकि उनको guilt तो होता ही नहीं है. So these are in general characteristics of these three types of personalities. And let me assure you that all of us have got only one of these ones. And if you have either this or this, then please try to come towards this. Either pull yourself towards that, pull yourself back towards that, or push yourself towards the assertive side, because that is the one which is going to win you the games. I hope it is clear as far as the personality of individual personalities are concerned. Then coming to this particular communication, it's essentially is taken from a Latin word communicare, which actually is sharing. The meaning of that one is sharing. So communication is nothing but sharing. Sharing what? Sharing some information, either with your friend, with your organization, or with your audience, whosoever, whatsoever the case may be. But essentially it is sharing. वो basic जो मूल मंत्र होता है ना communication का मूल मंत्र तो sharing ही है. Then, but what is it? What is it that sharing? It is a process. Now let us understand the difference between an activity and a process. Process is a sequence of interrelated and interacting activities towards a common purpose. Now here, if it is a process, it means that it is not a single activity. It is a process of sharing information, thoughts, and even feelings. Now, what is the difference between thoughts and feelings? Again, I will try to differentiate more on our thought process is essentially conscious, and feelings are generated based on our thoughts and emotions. Those feelings are generated, it becomes a sort of part of subconscious area. So feelings का आपको एक आदत पड़ जाती है, and thoughts are very specific when you take it. From where? from one party to another party. So it's a process of sharing information and feelings, thoughts from one party to another party. How? Through the medium of, you may speak, you may write, or you may do something like these two kids. Isn't it? Or even not only that, even they may have some language also, kids language. वो आवाज भी निकालते हैं ना बीच में, अकेले बॉडी लैंग्वेज नहीं देखते हैं, आवाज भी निकालते हैं, बट वो आवाज वो आपस में समझते हैं. So it is through either you speak, you write, or through our body language. And body language, let me tell you, जो हम फेस एक्सप्रेशन की बात करते हैं वो बाद में भी आएगा. I was reading a book, there's one Dr. Ekman, who is a specialist in, I would say, in the face reading. फेस रीडिंग आपको कई बाबे भी मिलते हैं ना, वो आपकी फेस रीड करके आपका फ्यूचर बताने की कोशिश करते हैं. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग ऑन दैट लाइन, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द साइंटिफिक लाइन, एंड ही हैज सेड दैट देयर आर 10,000 फेस एक्सप्रेशंस. तो हम क्या कहते हैं कि चेहरा खुली किताब है. चेहरा खुली किताब इसीलिए है कि वहां पे हमारे इतने सारे एक्सप्रेशंस होते हैं कि हमें खुद पता नहीं होता है, सबकॉन्शियसली वो हमारे फेस पे आ जाते हैं, एंड अदर पर्सन इज एबल टू read it. This we understood what is communication, but what is effective communication? Our whole purpose of this module, these modules, is that everything what you do should be effective, enhance your professional effectiveness. It means your communication should also be effective. So what is an effective communication? Let's take it. No. Essence remains, Mool Mantra remains, it is sharing of information from one party to another party. But what is it that added to making it effective? The added thing is, shared content is received and understood by between two parties, by other in the same way as it was intended, and develops common perception. Now, my dear friends, perception is something which an individual perceives a situation to be, or perceives an information to be. There is a giver and there is a taker. So if the perception between these two people is common, then the communication is effective. It means वो potential difference नहीं होना है. Sorry. It means whatever is the intention. No, आप एक चीज समझ लीजिए कि आपकी एक इंटेंशन है, इसको आपने एक कम्युनिकेशन मीडियम के थ्रू उस इंटेंशन को कम्युनिकेट करना है टुवर्ड्स द अदर पर्सन, आइदर थ्रू बॉडी लैंग्वेज, थ्रू योर स्पीच और थ्रू योर राइटिंग. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपके ऊपर भी कई मेंटल ब्लॉक्स रहेंगे कि एम आई एबल टू टेल द सेम थिंग एग्जैक्टली व्हाट आई वांटेड टू टेल. कई बार पूछते हैं ना कि आपकी भावना क्या थी बोलने की. सो भावना इनकी जो है वही उसी भावना के साथ दूसरे बंदे को रिसीव करना है. एक बहुत अच्छा शब्द डॉक्टर शंकर गोयनकर ने एज ए चीफ गेस्ट आए थे तो उन्होंने कहा था, आप जहां से बात करेंगे दूसरे वाला वहीं से सुनेगा. It means जो आपकी intention है, he will receive that intention. So it means most important thing for you to have effective communication is your intention should be to help the other party to understand what you want to tell. उधर हमने अपना accent नहीं दिखानी है कि मैं अमेरिका से आया हुआ हूँ and I want to show the accent. हमने ये भी नहीं दिखाना कि मुझे शशि थरूर जैसे बहुत अच्छी वोकैबुलरी है तो मेरे को ऐसे बात करनी है कि भाई I'm impressed by that person. No, essence is that you want to convey your intended meaning to other person in the same way, and you want him to perceive also in the same way, the way you have perceived it or you have intended it. This is the crux of effective communication. I hope, no, let me know if the speed is less or more or is okay, then I'll take those inputs also. Yes, Sridharan ji, Dr. Jasbir ji.
Yes,
So,
it's okay. Okay,
It's
we are
okay.
getting the way you are conveying.
Yes, yes. Thank you for that feedback. Because communication में feedback बहुत important है. वो मैं आपको दिखाने वाला हूँ बाद में. So feedback is very important. So I'm trying to make it as effective as possible. As I would say, अभी ऑनलाइन की अपनी limitations होती हैं. मैं अगर एक क्लासरूम में होता या एक हॉल में होता तो हमारे बॉडी लैंग्वेज जेस्चर्स अलग होते. तो मेरा भी मेनली फेस आपको ज्यादा दिखेगा. तो इसलिए मैं कोशिश करता हूं कि मेरे फेस एक्सप्रेशन भी वो चीज कन्वे कर पाए जो मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं.
सर आपका एनर्जी लेवल, आपका बॉडी लैंग्वेज इज वेरी पावरफुल. God bless.
Thank you, Jaspreet sir. Thank you. I try to do, because I tell you this type of approach because I have found it is contagious. The way I speak, definitely, my dear friends and participants, you all will also be getting some part of it, at least some fraction of it, and which definitely will be helpful to you as well. Okay, but why do we communicate? हम करते क्यों हैं? Why is it essential? Can somebody tell me, is it possible that we don't communicate that, I would say, from the start of our birth till our death? बच्चा जब दुनिया में आता है तो how does it communicate? In fact, I put it in a different way कि वो दुनिया में आने से पहले ही अपनी मम्मी के साथ तो communicate करता है. No doubt on that. All of us are aware of that. लेकिन जैसे ही वो पैदा होता है तो क्या कम्युनिकेट किया? आई एम अलाइव एंड किकिंग बाय क्राइम. So these are all communications by nature. And do you think that we only communicate human beings? Definitely not. पंछी भी communicate करते हैं. Different animals communicate. आपको पता है ants होती हैं, वो क्या नहीं करती हैं. अगर आप उनके साइज के हिसाब से देखा जाए तो they do wonders. The ants do wonders as far as their shape and size is concerned. So can they do it without communication? Definitely not. And why you must be remembering our scientist Bose, जिन्होंने क्या बोला था? Even the plants have got life. Plants communicate with each other. And why plants communicate with each other only? They communicate with the gardener also. आप घर में टेरेस गार्डन बना के देखिए और उसमें आप हर रोज सुबह उनके पास जाइए and you will realize that you can talk to them. So communication is an essential requirement of a living being on this earth. Without communication, इसीलिए क्या करते हैं? Solitary confinement क्यों देते हैं? It is the reason, because you feel very uncomfortable when you are not able to communicate to anybody. Yes.
Sir, can I mention here one more thing I have learned actually?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was a research study about 20 years back about the plant growth actually, you know.
Yes.
This person was giving every day half an hour music to the plants actually.
Yes.
And within 1 month, he can see that the one goes in a gigantic manner actually, you know.
Yes.
And
Yes,
that was one of the best research I have learned and studied actually, you know.
Okay. Now it's a fact, because see,
Yeah.
I believe in one thing, dear Sridharan ji,
Yeah.
that if we do not know something, does not mean that does not exist. This is very important to understand. Even towards our mythology, I have got that type of thing, because if you can't prove something today, doesn't mean that thing didn't exist. Of course, अंधविश्वास नहीं होना चाहिए, but there is no reason to argue with somebody. No, it cannot happen, because you may not have that, I would say, the scientific knowledge today. But was it there during those times? I give a very practical example. अगर 100 साल पहले के किसी बंदे को आप ऊपर से लेके आए, स्वर्ग नर्क जहां से भी आप बोलना चाहें, उसको लेके आए और उनको एक लैपटॉप दिखाए जिस तरह से हम वर्चुअली आपस में बात करेंगे, वो फिर बोलेगा ये हो ही नहीं सकता. But it is happening today. Practically it is seen. Similarly, if you take the clock back Lot of things would have happened, but we are not aware because we can't prove it. So that is the reason why we should believe that yes. Now, secondly, जो भी nature है, जो nature में बनी हुई हैं चीजें, they have got a purpose, and then we should, I would say, make best use of our own self to contribute what we can towards the society, towards self, towards family, towards society. Yesterday उन्नति चक्र में आपको बताया होगा कि वो जो भी आप काम करें वो हितकारी भी होना चाहिए. So, एक चोर भी बहुत प्रोफेशनल होता है, isn't it? एक हैकर भी प्रोफेशनल होता है, लेकिन उसमें वो चौथा स्टेप पर जो हितकारी वाला है ना, वो मिसिंग होता है. So it must be beneficial to self, to family, to society, and to the humanity at large, whatever is our goal. So why do we communicate? Communicate is our requirement, is a necessity. But why? Why do we? To get and give information. So this can be for, in fact, it can be in a school, it can be in a college, it can be in a business organization, it can be in the family also, that you want to give information to the kid, or you want to take information from the kid, you will communicate with them. Then sometimes we communicate to get a behavior changed. It happens, it can happen in an organization. Somebody is not coming on time, he is not punctual. And then the manager calls him, my dear friend, it's not on, we will not accept this thing. So he has communicated to him to change his behavior and to persuade and change views. Now here you can take an example, somebody is left thinking and somebody is right thinking, and they are discussing with each other to change their views. I have given just arbitrary example, not necessary, I don't want to be political, but essence is that you want to persuade others to change their views. This is also the reason why you communicate with others. And also to make understanding. No, today I'm communicating with you for what? I'm giving you information. I'm trying to convert it into your knowledge, or you are trying to convert my information, what I'm giving you, into your knowledge to ensure understanding. That communication is a must. And also to get some action done. It can be in a family, it can be with a friend, it can be with anybody, to get some action also done. It's just a peripheral view of why do we communicate. There can, but as I said, हम इस दुनिया में कोई काम ऐसा कर ही नहीं पाएंगे कि हम communicate ना करें. Without communication, no. In fact, if you want to take it a little spiritually, you communicate with yourself also, your inner self. That also happens. So communication is a continuous process from the time I would say, हमारी breathing starts till our breathing ends. In fact, a body also communicates that yes, I am no more alive. Right. Why do we communicate? Is to express feelings. Is to express feelings, to sell and buy, advertise, or network. Now here for network, let me tell you. Just a minute, please. Paiji, मैं एक class में please. Right. Okay, friends. Sorry for short interruption. Right. Why do we communicate? Is to express feelings, to sell and buy, advertise. As I said, these are all noted only to give you some direction. Why do we communicate? But essence here again remains, especially when we talk about network. Network, let me escape from here. And network is equal to your net worth. Is it clear? आज के जमाने में आपका जो नेटवर्किंग है वही आपका नेटवर्थ है. So networking is equally important in communication. You must know, in fact, if you can get some job done of yours through the system. It is your network which talks about your net worth. So network is nothing but your equal to your net worth. So your quality of networking should be important, not for gossip and talk. That's the reason why I did that. Networking should have quality. Okay, gossip and talk, okay, fine. If you want to refresh yourselves, yes, why not? But not for passing time. Do not pass time with gossip. Only if you want to refresh. I will give a very live example. Actually, I was in naval aviation wing, and I was studying privately for such associate membership examination. So after coming back from office, I used to study. So late night also, between late night means 10 to 12 as well, I was to study. तो बीच में जब मैं थक जाता था, तो मेरे जब मैं मेस में रहता था, तो मेरे वहां बालकोनी में लोग पत्तियां खेल रहे होते थे। तो मैं उधर जाता और 5-10 मिनट उनके पास बैठ के इधर उधर की बात करके कौन जीत रहा है, किसको क्या पत्ते आए हैं, और उधर मैं अपने आप को रिफ्रेश करके फिर मैं वापस आ जाता। And I achieved my goal, whatever I wanted. Why I give my life examples with you, my dear friends, is we must not pass time or kill time. We must make best use of time. Do gossip only when you want to refresh yourself. Otherwise, avoid it. Right. How do we communicate? करते कैसे? आपने देखा होगा कि you would have seen number of times. आजकल तो क्या कबूतर के साथ भी भेजते थे ना? कबूतर के एक पेपर नहीं होता था उन दिनों, तो इनफैक्ट कपड़ा ही होता था, तो वो उसको फोल्ड करते, या पेपर भी होता था वो जो इनकी पेड़ों की छाल का बनाया होता था, तो उसमें फिर वो लिखते थे और फिर उसको फोल्ड करके उसको बांध देते थे उसके इसमें टांगों में, या कभी गले में भी डालते। वो भी समय थे और आज भी समय है हम कैसे कम्युनिकेट करते हैं। तो हर एक समय के साथ में हाउ वी कम्युनिकेट इट चेंजेस। तो इसीलिए इधर कई जगह कबूतर भी दिखाया हुआ, इधर ना चिड़िया भी दिखाई हुई है। The things are changing. और आज I think today I think communication area is the one which is fast growing. जो आज है वो कल को एप्लीकेबल नहीं है। आज फेसबुक है तो हो सकता है 5 साल बाद फेसबुक नहीं हो। आज जो मोबाइल का वर्जन है वो कल को चेंज हो जाएगा। So it's so fast paced moving. और अभी तो जो अननोन टेरिटरी है कौन सी है वो? आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, जिसमें के आपको बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपके दिमाग में वो कुछ एक चिप डाल देंगे कि आप क्या सोच रहे हैं वो हमें पता लग जाएगा। So this is how the technology is changing our lives. But here I want to highlight one point is that, my dear friends, we must make best use of it for self. वो हितकारी होना चाहिए। आज बिल्कुल फ्री, anybody can make a YouTube channel and spread a lot of things. The intentions must be very clear where it is beneficial, not only to you, it should be beneficial to your family, it should be beneficial to your society, and it should be beneficial to our country and humanity at large, whatever you want to communicate. Now, what type of communications we may have? Essence, there are only two. The two are basically verbal and non-verbal. But I'm sure some of my friends definitely can come up with another category that we will see subsequently. But before we go for that, let us see what are those verbal and non-verbal. In fact, verbal not necessarily कि वो अपने मुंह से बोलना है, it can be written also. So oral as well as written, दोनों में ही, एक में speaking listening है और दूसरे में राइटिंग रीडिंग है. दिस इज एज फार एज वर्बल इज कंसर्न. और नॉन वर्बल तो आप समझ लीजिए कि मतलब हजारों हैं जो इसमें कैटेगराइज की गई है. Facial expression, I said 10,000. Gestures can be in tens at least, or depending upon how somebody has, I would say, studied it. Body language के भी बहुत essential. In fact, आपकी खुली किताब यही है. Proximity, कितना नजदीक से आप बात कर रहे हैं. That will also communicate. Touch के थ्रू communicate कर सकते हैं. आप बोलना नहीं चाहते हैं तो आप चुपके से बोलते हैं उसको. Then personal appearance also communicates. Personal appearance में and silence कहते हैं ना क्या, sometimes आप बॉस के पास छुट्टी लेके, may I come in, sir? Yes, please. And then you give a reply. He just give you a hard and doesn't speak anything. Does he convey or not? He would have conveyed. Or without speaking, just remaining silent. Or even giving a smile after seeing your application, he gives a smile. So even silence speaks number of. Here, if you want to take it, my dear friends, as I said, non-verbal. Any idea if anything else? What I will do is, I will escape from here and let me take inputs from you, my dear friends, in a new slide. Let me see, is it? Yes, right? Right. I will say verbal and enter non-verbal. No, or I would give another one, dash, if you want to say something, which I will tell you subsequently. Right, verbal, my dear friends, now the total has to be 100. जो मैंने आपको बताया था ना इन द मॉर्निंग कि हम में जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स हैं, we have got a totality of 100%, but out of these 100%, those ones will be dominant, and then it could be second dominant or least dominant. वो हिंदू माइथोलॉजी में हम कहते हैं ना, एक्चुअली रजोगुण, तमोगुण एंड सतोगुण, isn't it? तो मतलब ये कि हम सब में वो गुण हैं, लेकिन इन तीनों में से एक हमारा डोमिनेंट है. Its total, I would like to say, is
Sir, extremely sorry, sir, extremely sorry to interrupt. The
Yes.
video is very low, sir. We can't see the content.
You can't see the content. Is it still not there? Please let me know. I put it in, but to write it, actually, I thought I will have to put it in non-PPT mode. Is it not clear?
It's okay now.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Thank you. Actually, I am in Himachal and there can be some connectivity problems in between. So I'm sorry for that, but I'll definitely try to resolve if there are any issues.
You are at the top of the world.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm lucky, I would say. Lucky to be here for the last 2.5 months. Now, what I'm trying to get input from you, my dear friends, is how would you like to rate the percentages to be equal to 100 between verbal, non-verbal, and if you think of anything else? Yeah, how would you like to put the percentages so the total becomes 100?
Verbal may be around 60.
Verbal 60. Okay. Let me see.
And,
I'm taking it first as 60.
uh,
Okay.
and,
60.
non-verbal 25,
25.
and the balance is others.
Others. Okay. You would put it that way. Right. Others. Yeah, I would write it for you. Others. Okay.
15, yeah,
Others.
15.
Let me see. Right. Others remains is 15.
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Anybody else, please?
Yes, verbal 40, non-verbal 50, and others 10.
40, 50, 10. Right. Yeah, Dr. Jasveer ji ka aa gaya. Anybody else, please? Yeah. Okay, we will take it, no problem. So now let me have another slide. And I'm going to write a sentence. Yeah, it doesn't look to be a good sentence, but yes, I will still put it. Okay. Sridharji, you can read it.
I can read it.
Yeah, please read it aloud.
He did not kill his boss.
He did not kill
His boss.
So could you make out that what could be the meaning of this, or otherwise I shall now request you to put emphasis on this particular the letter of the word which I have highlighted as red.
Yes, his.
So can you read it again and with the emphasis on his?
Yeah, he did not kill his boss.
So did he kill somebody else's boss? No, it is no, I will tell you. I'll convert it back to this one normal. Right. Now highlight this. Okay, the one I have put. Right. Now I will shade it, and you put emphasis on this. You put emphasis on
दोनों ले जाओ
this.
गड्डियां दोनों जने
He.
मेरी भी क्लास लगी हुई है
Okay, please. Can you unmute Sridharan ji?
Okay, sorry. He
Okay.
did not kill his boss.
He did not kill his boss.
Yes.
Then somebody else killed his boss.
Maybe.
Earlier was he did not kill his boss. Then
Yes.
he killed somebody else.
Yes.
He killed somebody else's boss.
Correct.
Here, he did not kill his boss. It means somebody else has killed his boss.
Yeah.
Okay. And if we put emphasis on this,
His boss.
he did not kill his boss. It means he might have hit him, or he might have got मतलब वो मारा नहीं है, लेकिन कुछ तो किया है.
Correct.
So the point I'm trying to highlight here is the third category, others, what we are talking about is paraverbal tone and pitch and speed of your voice. Now, look at what you have said. I've taken inputs from Sridharanji and Dr. Jasbir, or I think Madam had also given 60, 25, 15, and 40, 50, 10. And now the next one, which I'm going to show you, my dear friends, is which is based on research. A decades research. Of course, it is few years old, but it's a decades research wherein this is how that it makes 100%. Now, here let me tell you very clearly, my dear friends, is that do not go by the exact figures. Again, I would like to say what is the most dominant, middle dominant, and least dominant. Let us go by that. So the research shows that my body language will show 50% of my appearance, and body language will speak 50%, 55% of my communication. And now you would have understood why am I trying to remain enthusiastic also and give you my body language gestures and all those things, because I'm trying to make it as effective as possible. आधा काम तो वैसे ही हो जाता है कि वो आपकी बॉडी क्या बोलती है, which is 55%, more than half is by your body language and appearance. Appearance does not include only your, I would say, dress. जो पिछले कल आपने देखा होगा. A sense is again your face expression and is it pleasant or not. All वो सब कुछ देखने वाला सब कुछ देखता है. In fact, उसकी ज़्यादा value है. And I used to say to my dear friends is कि whatever you wear, the dress is incomplete till you wear a smile on your face. जसवीर साहब मुस्कुरा रहे हैं? Your dress is incomplete and the smile on your face never goes out of fashion. Your dress will go out of fashion, but your smile will never go out of fashion. So your 55% is on your body language and appearance. 38% is depending upon how we speak. 38%. तो बचा क्या भाई साहब? 7%. ओके, 7 की जगह 10 हो सकता है, 10 की जगह 15 हो सकता है, लेकिन ये 50 नहीं हो सकता. The most important is your appearance and body language. The second is how you speak, varying your tone, pitch, and voice. And then जो आप बोलना चाहते हैं वो शब्द जो हैं वो फिर ऐसे होने चाहिए कि वो दूसरे को समझ में आ जाए. It's just that has carrying value of 7%. I thought I must take a little more time on this because this is very important for us to understand what is the importance in effective communication of the appearance and body language. Right. In a communication process, there is a sender. Sender has got an intended meaning which he converts into, encodes it into a readable or understandable coding by the other person. He encodes it. It means एक तो उनके दिमाग में है और ये दिमाग से बाहर उन्होंने encode कर दिया है, either in the form of a language or whatever, could be body language also, could be your verbal language also, could be written language as well. And then he communicates it through a media. That is stage number 3. Now, everywhere, let me tell you, there are likely to be delta differences in the actual and perceived. It means sender के दिमाग में क्या है, वो उसको intended meaning जो है, पहले तो वो 100% क्लियर आ जाना चाहिए, उसको खुद क्लियर होना चाहिए कि मैं बोलना क्या चाहता हूं. What do I want to tell? That intended meaning. तो पहले यही गैप आ गया कि वो कितनी क्लैरिटी से खुद सोच रहा है. दूसरा गैप आ गया, वो कितनी एफिशिएंटली एनकोड कर रहा है intended meaning into coding into whatever you want to convey. Then the communication channel, and there is a receiver who decodes this encoded message, and he gets a perceived meaning. It means now he perceives what is the meaning which has been told, whichever language, through whichever language the sender has given, what is the perceived meaning. So perception should be as close to reality as possible. For that, there will be a lot of, I would say, things the individuals have to do, which will be covering subsequently, but he will definitely come to a perceived meaning. Now, if he stops here, then you can say it is an incomplete communication, because बोलने वाले को पता नहीं है कि सुनने वाले ने ठीक से सुना है या नहीं सुना है. और कई जगह पे हम लोग ऐसे ही कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, तो बोल दिया तो बोल दिया. वो नहीं होना चाहिए. उसके लिए क्या करना है हमने? The sender will have convert into perceived meaning into an intended meaning. It means अभी उनकी क्या समझ में आया कि उसको एनालिसिस किया तो he converts into intended meaning. अभी आप देखेंगे कि intended meaning इन्होंने भी बना लिया और इन्होंने भी एनकोड कर लिया. Now he has become a sender. Now sender again. Receiver becomes a sender at step number 6. The person is receiver only, but he acts now like a sender. And then through a communication channel, he sends his encoded meaning. That is step number 8. And the original sender decodes it and converts into his intended meaning now. And then he will compare this number 1 and number 10. And if 1 and 10 are at the same perception meaning, intended meaning, the communication is effective. The blue one is just one-way communication. The blue one is only one-way communication. तो इसमें आप एक चीज याद रखिएगा, there are golden rules for the sender, and in fact similar are there for the receiver also. First and foremost is your intention of your communication should be to help the other person understand and your whatever is your intended meaning. Your intent should be to help other person understand. First, that's the first. Second rule is not more than 1 or 2 sentences at a time. In fact, जो book में आपसे बाद में बात करूंगा, उसमें कहते हैं कि actually there is a medical research available where if you speak for more than 30 seconds, the listener's ability gets reduced after 30 seconds. It's called 30-second rule. So first is intention should be correct. 1 or 2 sentences only. So it should be very brief. Just for 30 seconds you should speak. It should be complete message also. Oh, parts में नहीं होना चाहिए. Incomplete नहीं होना चाहिए. And then having completed, you must convey the signal. This is rule number 4. That yes, I have done. Now you tell me. Similar thing goes back for the receiver. Receiver, his first golden rule is paraphrase what you have understood and then say, sir, this is what I heard you say. Is it correct or not? If he says no, the original sender, then you can say, please clarify, or please restate. And keep getting these things back from him till you hear yes from the sender. And then you follow the fourth rule. Roger, yes, done. The signal should be there. So these are the 4 golden rules we should remember for effective communication. And how to improve communication skills? As I said, you must paraphrase where it is required. Paraphrase means, sir, this is what I heard you say. Is it correct or not? Or you can summarize whatever has been said, put together main points of a speaker, and then get confirmation from that. Or you can seek clarifications through questioning. My dear friends, before we go for 10 minutes break, let us hear this song, which is, I think, a goldie oldie, and I know you will enjoy it, and then we will discuss about it after the tea break. First, let us hear what our golden person with golden voice, Mr. Sorry. Yes, please. I think everybody is on panel. You can speak directly, one at a time. Yes, Sridharanji.
Okay, Sarmaji, it was a very, very beautiful song, wonderful, and by both action and also by words, it was depicting the meaning which intended to be passed on to the viewers or listeners. That was a very clear message.
Yeah, so the wordings were also very apt. Dil ka hal sune dil wala. अगर आप दिल से बोलेंगे तो बंदा दूसरे से
दिल से सुनेंगे actually. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's very important. And the importance of body language in this.
Yeah.
See, कभी ऊपर नीचे आगे पीछे. See, and then he also talked about that police wala. No, everywhere I think his body language, his enthusiasm, and why we have called it active listening. This video we have had it because it is because of his I would say actions as well as the type of words which are there in the song. Everybody listens to very nicely, carefully कि भैया अभी क्या हो रहा है. जो नहीं समझ में आता उनके I would say action से पता लग जाता है.
Yes, everybody was participating in that song actually.
Yes, yes.
And you know, they were coming onto the stage. All those things has happened because of the communication style he has used and also the active listening the participants and shown actually.
Yes. Yes, Dr. Jasbir.
Yes, in the song he tried to convey, and it was the way it was conveying. The other part was receiving the same way. He was reacting, acting, working, moving out, calling police. Every action he was doing. That his communication was perfect. That was effective communication.
Yes, effective communication. And here, see, especially we have to understand one thing. To be a good speaker, we have to be a good listener first and foremost. Then only you can be a good speaker. So here, what we are trying to bring out is actually we have had given heading as active listening. So it is the subject matter which is important, of course, that should be there. Plus the way it has been communicated, but it is all the more important that we actively listen, because active listening, as I was talking to you earlier, was I have a book on communication. Is it visible?
No, sir.
Okay, let me see. I think because of the virtual background, there are some. Otherwise, I think now it is visible. Can you read?
Slightly readable. Slightly.
The words can change your brain.
The words can change you.
Words can change your brain.
The words can change your brain. I have just noted a quote out of this. Be kind to your brain. This book is written by Dr. Andrew Newberg, who is a psychologist, and a communication expert, Mark Robert Waldman. I have brought it through. If you want to, I would say anybody who wants to improve himself in communication, I would say this is one of the best help books, because even today I'm learning out of this book. It is such a fantastic book. The essence of this book, I generally try to convey through this communication module also. Actually, deep listening and active listening is almost the same thing. Whenever you listen to the other person actively and deeply, before that person speaks, you are able to know what is it that he's going to say. It is called mirroring of brain, which is proved through medical research that the more deeply you listen, the more actively you listen, the more you can mirror the brain of the other person. Means you will be able to know what he is going to speak even in advance itself. He has not spoken yet. That is the effect of deep listening or active listening. Second point, I think I already told you in the initial this one, that be brief whenever you speak. It is called compassionate communication. Compassionate communication means before you go for communicating to anybody, or before you embark upon that particular exercise of communication, calm your mind. इसमें मिनिमम कचरा होना चाहिए, बिफोर प्री कंसीव्ड आइडियाज तो नहीं होने चाहिए. In fact, it is proved by research that before communication, if the people relax themselves, if they are without stress, they will give the best results. In fact, in one of the companies, they have done this, and in fact, that relaxation is such a thing which is a very simple one, 5-step exercise, not exercise, a sort of deep breathe, stretching yourselves, stretching your, rotating your neck and shoulders. That's all. Just for a couple of minutes. And it will reduce your stress level to such a calm levels that whatever you are going to communicate is going to be very effective. And they have done research in organizations that where the productivity has increased. Whenever they have some conference or anything of that sort, they tell everybody to go through that 5-step, I would say, exercise of deep breath for some time, and then stretching yourselves, then again deep breathing. So those things calm your mind, and your effectiveness of communication enhances manifold. So this book I really find very, is a fantastic self-help book for communication, and I would wish that anybody who is a good reader, who wants to read, you can get it. In fact, I got it from Amazon, but fantastic book. In fact, मुझे ये इतनी अच्छी लगी कि इन्होंने एक और बुक लिखी है, The God Changes Your Brain. मैंने आजकल वो मंगवाई हुई है. It is on its way to come. So this, why I like this book is, इसमें everything is dependent upon the medical research and scanning of the brain. उसी से उन्होंने बताया है कि which I was telling you about your software version. Actually, जो आदत आपकी एक बार बन जाती है ना, तो आपका ब्रेन उसमें हार्डवायर हो जाता है. When you practice something, it gets hardwired, and then it means you don't have to put much effort. So I gave you example of, I would say, जैसे driving का मैंने आपको example दिया. I will give another example. आपको, for example, जल्दी उठने की आदत नहीं है, आप लेट उठते हो. Simple. I think all of us might have come across this type of situation. We have some habits which are not good. So even though our parents say, we still don't improve. So I suppose I'm a late getter. What is the first step I will do? I will put an alarm. And first day when that alarm comes, वो मेरे दिमाग में वो द्वंद चलेगा कि उठूं ना उठूं, अलार्म बंद करूं और उठूं या ना उठूं. This will be there. So you have to win the first step, first day. Second day में वो द्वंद कम हो जाएगा. That fight will be lesser than the first day. Similarly, when you come to say 15th day or even end of the month, I think you will not need an alarm also. Your biological clock or your subconscious mind would have wired itself that, okay, if you want to get up at so time, you will get up. So this is actually called, जो आपकी जो habit है ना, जो मैं इसको बहुत simple way में कहता हूँ, जिसने आदत बदली उसका कल बदल गया, और जिसने नहीं बदली वो वहीं का वहीं रह गया. Anybody who wants to change his habit for the good, he must change, but for that he has to go through this strenuous period of at least 1 month to overcome initial resistance and then get into the habit of that. Once it is there, then it's part of your routine. So I thought I'll spend little extra time on that. So if, say again, I repeat at the risk of repetition, I'm telling the whole purpose, objective of this module is self-development of yours. Self-development of yours will happen if you identify your areas of weakness or wake-up calls for you that these are the areas I want to improve. That will be possible only whenever we are speaking about any module. Today we are talking about communication. If you feel some areas you need to improve upon, please jot it down, make a smart goal for that, and then achieve it subsequently. Right. Now let us see, where is it that we communicate? Communication at work कैसे होती है? हम फैमिली में कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, सोसाइटी में कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, फ्रेंड्स के साथ करते हैं. Means everywhere we communicate, as I said in the earlier point. But here we are talking about communication at work. Can be something like this. इसमें हमेशा एक चीज याद रखना आप, my dear friends. जितना आप वो वाली एक्सरसाइज में आपको बता रहा हूं, that is called actually 5-step exercise. They're very important. 5-step exercise is, first thing is आपने अपने आप पहले 3 deep breaths लेने हैं. First step is 3 deep breaths. Second step is stretch your arms. Rotate your shoulders. Rotate your neck. And again take 3 breaths. Simple, eh? It will not take more than a couple of minutes. But you will see the difference in your status of mind or the state of mind before you go. Because that relieves you of the stresses and you go afresh. And when you go afresh, you are able to communicate more effectively. अगर अपने दिमाग में ही stress रहेगी तो आप communicate क्या करें? Right. In an organization, it can be internal or could be as well external. Within the organization or outside the organization. Outside the organization can be with your clients, could be with your suppliers, buyers, could be a government department, anyone other than your organization's employee. If you are communicating with, yes, that's the way, that's called external. And within, of course, within the, it can be from your CEO to the GM or GM to the departmental heads. It could be anywhere, but it is within the premises of the wall, of the that particular wall premises of the organization. So here we have just identified what it could be. It could be upward. Upward can be from, the flow of information is from lower hierarchy to the higher hierarchy. It could as well be downwards. When the information is coming from the boss to the lower rung. It could be lateral also. That is your between the managers. or even between two general managers, general manager production, general manager operations. Yes, if the hierarchy is same, if the level is same, then that is called lateral. It could as well be diagonal. The diagonal means the hierarchy doesn't match. It could be between the supervisor, or he might be talking about with the HR manager, or he could be talking about the finance manager, supervisor talking to finance manager about his salary, or to the HR manager about his performance appraisal. Here the hierarchy or the level is different irrespective of level that particular thing is. So what are the four? We said upward, downward, lateral or horizontal, or it could as well be diagonal. These are the four ways of communicating in an organization. And where do we communicate? I will use the word everywhere. There is no place where you don't communicate. इनफैक्ट यहां आने से पहले भी बच्चा कम्युनिकेट करता है अपनी मां से, और थ्रू आउट आवर लाइफ we keep communicating with each other. In each other means not only human beings, as Sridharan ji has said that the plants also talk. I gave you example also. Dr. Jagdish Chandra Bose was the one who had said that yes, plants have got life. They communicate through their roots as well as through their through the excrete. Actually मैं कल पढ़ रहा था इसके बारे में थोड़ा. इनफैक्ट वो खुशबू भी देते हैं कई डिफरेंट टाइप की, पार्ट ऑफ देयर कम्युनिकेशन. And even here the body is communicating that yes, this is the place I am kept. So the communication is, I would say, omnipresent in this universe. Now in communication, there are different barriers. Let me tell you the mental blocks which must be, as I said, I gave you that 5-step formula. We must, जब कभी भी आपको स्ट्रेसफुल लगे या देखे कि मेरे दिमाग में कम्युनिकेशन के लिए बैरियर्स इकट्ठे हो रहे हैं, please do practice that. I'm sure it would be very useful to you also. And then when you see, most important thing is when you are having least adverse perceptions about others, then you would definitely be able to communicate effectively, because there is no way, आप कोई weight नहीं उठा रहे हैं. There is no baggage with you. You are free, as natural as usual you should be. So as a speaker, there are, in fact, this is just for understanding we have put it, that perception, clarity, words, medium, style. Obviously, your perception के लिए मैं एक चीज और आपको बताना चाहूंगा. I am quoting from the book because I have liked this book so much that some of my, I would say, my attributes, what you are able to see on this, I would say, during this class, I would credit the book with that. A positive view of yourself will bias you towards seeing the good in others. It means द फर्स्ट स्टेप इज आप अपने बारे में अच्छा सोचिए. When you कहते हैं ना, तो of course the quote or phrase is little different meaning. चोरों को सारे नजर आते हैं चोर, but take the opposite of it, and you will attract good people around you when you start thinking good about yourself. Over time, the structure of your brain, that is your thalamus, it changes depending upon your thinking. तो अगर आप पॉजिटिव अपने बारे में सोचेंगे, दूसरों के बारे में पॉजिटिव सोचेंगे, तो वो हार्ड वायरिंग हो जाएगी दिमाग में और आपके रूटीन में आ जाएगा. I know I am repeating, but I thought it is very, very important, because a self good image is the hallmark of you being improved person or having improved soft skills. So perception about yourself and perception about others is very, very important. What is your perception about self and what is perception about others? Clarity. एकदम क्लियर होना चाहिए. इसका मैं कभी एग्जांपल देता हूं. भैया, कभी भी अगर आप ऑनलाइन बुकिंग करते हैं, चाहे वो एयरलाइन की है, चाहे वो ट्रेन की है, पहली चीज क्या पूछते हैं वो? डेस्टिनेशन, isn't it? अगर जाने वाले को ये पता नहीं है कि मैंने जाना कहां है, तो क्या आप टिकट खरीद सकते हैं? नहीं. इट मीन्स वी मस्ट बी वेरी क्लियर अबाउट अवर डेस्टिनेशन. तो जो हम पिछले कल आपने सोचा होगा कि 5 years और 10 years डाउन द लाइन व्हाट यू वुड बी शुड बी, उसमें क्लैरिटी होना बड़ा जरूरी है. और जब आप कम्युनिकेशन भी करते हैं, वो तो आपके पास सेल्फ कम्युनिकेशन के लिए था कि मैं व्हाट आई वांट टू बी 5 years और 10 years डाउन द लाइन. आई गिव यू जस्ट एन एग्जांपल ऑफ दैट. एंड रिगार्डिंग दैट आई वांट टू टेल यू वन थिंग. Stay committed to your decisions with respect to that I am talking about. पिछले कल आपने जो कोई भी अपना गोल बनाए हैं, stay committed to your decisions, but be flexible in your approach, because the challenges will come, bound to come. The way the challenges were given for your block making or brick making, challenges will come. You have to overcome those challenges. You can change your process, but don't change your commitment to the goal. Right. So be very clear about what you want to communicate. If you yourself are not clear, what you will tell them. Words should not be complicated. We are talking about barriers at a glance. Barriers means these are the categories of areas which will become hindrances to your effective communication. So what it would be? The words should not be like our, I am repeating, Shashi Tharoor जैसे words नहीं होने चाहिए, क्योंकि वो सिर्फ वही समझ सकते हैं, कोई दूसरा नहीं समझ सकता. Isn't it? So you should have another Shashi Tharoor to understand the words what he will be speaking. Right. On the lighter vein, the medium of communication should be the one. But again, I am telling you here, see, intent is very important. Why I am taking that? Actually, intent का मैं आपको एक महाभारत mythological हमारा जो epic है महाभारत, उसमें if you remember, I want you to tell, I would say the rule which was, I gave you 4 rules, na? Intent of the speaker, it should be 1 and 2 sentences at a time, not more than that, or messages at a time. Rule number 3, it should be very clear and complete message. And 4th one is the signal. Yes, we have done it. Now I will give you an instance of Mahabharata, where you know that how Guru Dronacharya was killed, because there are a lot of stories about Bhishma Pitama also and Guru Dronacharya also. So Guru Dronacharya was playing havoc in the field, and then somebody said that, see, वो तो हमारे गुरु हैं, वो हमसे बेहतर ही हैं definitely. How can we defeat him? Then हमारे the master planner, strategist, Lord Krishna, he said, don't worry, we will look for that. Let's plan it out. So what they planned that, so we will somehow convey to Guru Dronacharya that his son Ashwatthama is dead. And Yudhishthira should say that because he knows that Yudhishthira never tells a lie. So Yudhishthira said, no, I will not tell a lie. Ashwatthama is very much alive. Why should I tell a lie? No, I will not tell a lie. Then master planner again thought, strategist, our Lord, then said, okay, we will not force you to tell a lie. So what we will do is, there is an elephant called Ashwatthama, and let us kill that elephant. And you tell Guru Dronacharya that Ashwatthama is killed. However, it is not a human being, but an elephant. To this, reluctantly, Yudhishthira agreed. So what they said? They said, Ashwatthama hato iti naro na kunjarova. But when the moment Yudhishthira started telling iti naro na kunjarova, then they started putting in between. So not hear the second line. He heard only Ashwatthama hato. He said the second line, but he did not hear. Now you tell me which rule of the game of communication was flouted in this. Yeah, somebody? Dr. Jasbir, you are there?
Yes.
Yes, which rule of the communication was flouted in this particular episode?
It was a non-verbal, but it was hidden that way. It was hidden that way.
I'm fine, no problem. Okay.
In fact, when he conveyed, and in the second, as he clapped,
Yes.
that means he wanted to manage that thing that the noise doesn't go. He speak the truth, but cover it. That is strategy was made. That's why Lord Krishna is a strategist and a mastermind. And I have a visiting card of JSK. In that visiting card, the logo is JSK. It carries a Morpankha of Krishna and Murli underneath for the last 12 years. He's my guru, Lord Krishna.
Yes, Sridhanji, you want to say something? Actually, I was looking at which rule of these 4 rules I told you, which rule was flouted?
See, one is the clarity is missing there.
Okay, I will repeat those rules, so then you can tell me. Rule number 1, intent is to help the other party. Rule number 2, it should be short and sweet. Rule number 3, it should be complete and clear. Rule number 4, complete the signal. Now, out of these 4 rules, one was flouted. Which was the one flouted?
Complete and clear.
You feel intent was good to help, or intent was not there to help? In fact, intent itself was flouted. Rule number 1 was plainly flouted. Their intent was not to make Guru Dronacharya hear what they wanted to say. So rule number 1 was clearly flouted, where the intent was not to the other person hear what you communicate. You wanted him not to hear the second line. So just I thought I'd make it, yeah, understood, na?
Very clear.
The intent was bad. Yeah, intent bad in that particular case. The intent was not to help, intent was to hide. As Dr. Samjit sir, Dr. Jasbir said, that hidden message was there. So then when you want to hide something, then definitely it is, the rule number 1 is flouted. Right. So these are the barriers for as a speaker. As I said, this list is not complete. It's our understanding. But anything which will come in the way of my effective communication will form part of this side. And anything which ego can also come here. At least जो भी mental related situations है वो सारी इसमें आएंगी. And for a receiver, obviously ego. For example, somebody, some lower rank person is talking high rank person, and he has got such a ego receiver that वो बोले मेरे को क्या बताएगा यार, उसकी औकात क्या है मुझे कुछ बताने की. Quite possible he may not say that, come in his mind, or his ego will come in his way to even, and he will not actively listen. If anybody is not actively listening, there is going to be a gap in your, I would say, perception and the intended meaning of the speaker. So the ego can come in the way, the perception can come in the way. You may not have interest. इस सब्जेक्ट में मेरा इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, कोई नहीं यार, वो आप मीटिंग में बैठे हैं, कोई कम्युनिकेट कर रहा है, मेरे को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. आप अपने आप को हालांकि फिजिकली मेंटली एब्सेंट हो सकते हैं. जहां इंटरेस्ट नहीं है आप मेंटली एब्सेंट हो जाते हैं, फिजिकली प्रेजेंट रहते हैं. होता है ना कई बार. एबिलिटी टू अंडरस्टैंड, हो सकता है आपकी एबिलिटी ही कम हो उस चीज को अंडरस्टैंड करने की. Quite possible barrier for you to understand and receive that information the way it has been said. और कई बार बोले यार मेरा मूड नहीं है सुनने का, चुप रहो. Isn't it? होता है कई बार ना. आपने देखा था ना वो पिछले कल गोल सेटिंग में बैठे हुए थे, हैं? वो फीडबैक के बारे में जो था, तो बैठे हुए थे, मूड में नहीं है भाई, ना सुनना है ना बोलना है ना देखना है, they are not interested. So मूड नहीं है उनका. And sometimes your action is very high कि मेरे को ये इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगी और आपको वो मिलती नहीं है, then comes a barrier. But as I said, this is only indicative. It is not exhaustive, but at the macro level, at an understanding level, any my mental condition, any my attitude, any my feelings, any of my feelings, any of things environment can have, which can have impact on my understanding or in my speaking, the intent meaning to the other party will be the barriers for communication. Anything which will reduce the gap, which will increase the gap between the perception of the sender and the receiver, anything for that matter, physical, mental, environmental, that is a barrier. But we must understand one of the most important things is our head. We must have, आगे अगर आप इसमें भी देखेंगे तो ये majority of the things are related to our internal condition rather than the external. So what are the advantages of effective communication? What is it? इसका कोई disadvantage हो सकता है क्या? Definitely not. So the advantages अगर आप देखेंगे तो हालांकि यहाँ पे 10 लिखे हुए हैं, 10, लेकिन मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट नंबर 1 पे लिखा हुआ. 1 पे क्या है? It helps in making decision.
It's not clear, sir.
Slide is not clear.
Yeah.
Let me go back and see, because there can be some issue with respect to this one. It is still not clear.
No, abhi chota. Abhi now it is clear.
आप बीच में ना थोड़ा एज ए सेट सिग्नल कभी थोड़ा बहुत वीक, बट प्लीज डू लेट मी नो सो दैट if something can be done on that, I will try to do, but hardly any much thing can be done from my side, but I will try to then reduce the, I would say, we will talk it on the longer time so that, or I can read it for you, I would put it that way, in case it is required, no problem. So the first one is related to, it helps in making decision. सबसे इनफैक्ट जो डायरेक्ट इंपैक्ट किसी भी इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन का है वो डिसीजन मेकिंग में रिलेटेड है। नहीं तो क्या होगा, किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अगर कम्युनिकेशन ही ठीक से नहीं मिला है तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि क्या से क्या हो सकता है। सो इट हेल्प्स इन मेकिंग डिसीजन। लेकिन जब आप एक करेक्ट डिसीजन लेते हैं बेस्ड ऑन इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन, देन यू विल सी ऑल दिस विल फॉलो थ्रू। क्या हो जाएगा, अगर डिसीजन क्लियर है, करेक्ट है, इट विल स्पीड अप द फ्लो ऑफ वर्क। ऑब्वियसली वो क्लेरिफिकेशन नहीं मांगेगा, वो गलत काम नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि उसको पहले ही क्लियर है कि क्या करना है। सो इट मीन्स इट विल स्पीड अप द फ्लो ऑफ वर्क। बट इफ इट स्पीड्स अप द फ्लो ऑफ वर्क, what will happen? It will increase the productivity. अगर काम का फ्लो स्मूथ होगा तो प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ेगी। अगर प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ेगी तो जॉब सेटिस्फैक्शन डेफिनेटली बढ़ेगी। द पीपल आर वेरी हैप्पी, they are happy, satisfied with the job, their machines are working, their production is going on, they are able to give good productivity. If good productivity is there, because it is koi bhi business mein employees want that organization to grow up. Why? Because उनका फ्यूचर और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का फ्यूचर इंटरलिंक्ड है। If their future is interlinked, obviously they will have, if the productivity is higher in an organization on account of making correct and clear decisions, and flow of work is very smooth, then it will definitely improve job satisfaction. Job satisfaction है, आपकी productivity है, it will definitely save time and money. आपके breakdowns कम होंगे, आपका gossip कम होगा, आपकी डिसरप्शंस कम होंगी। सो इट सेव्स टाइम एंड मनी बोथ। अगर टाइम एंड मनी आपने सेव कर लिया है तो, और आपकी प्रोडक्टिविटी अच्छी है, जॉब सेटिस्फैक्शन है, आपकी प्रमोशन एक्टिविटी भी, इट मींस देयर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज ग्रोइंग। इफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज ग्रोइंग, यू आर आल्सो ग्रोइंग। And growth in an organization for you individually means that you will have promotional activities, isn't it? If promotional activity is good, then what will be the relationship between the management and the people in the organization or with the clients? Makes business relationships strong. Isn't it? आपकी within the organization as well as external to the organization, with your clients, with the public at large, you will have a very good relationship. So if the relationship is good, then you will have a brand value. It will improve your professional image for the organization. As an individual भी आपका, अगर somebody is employed in an, I would say, upcoming organization, growth oriented organization, then obviously when that person goes outside, his own professional image would definitely be enhanced. He belongs to so and so company which is doing fantastic. So your professional image or even organization's professional image will be enhanced, all on account of effective communication. It definitely will increase customer satisfaction, because when your productivity is high, it means you are doing the right things. What the customer needs, you are giving, and that is reliable. When disruptions are less, the snags would be less, the deviations will be less, and your final product will meet the customers, I would say, expectations. And आजकल तो customer delight की बात होती है, तो क्या customer delight हो सकता है without effective communication? I don't think so. If you want customers' delight, then you have to have effective communication within the organization and outside the organization. If you are taking decisions timely, then there would be various, पहले तो problems ही नहीं होंगी, अगर होती हैं तो आप effective communication से उनको resolve कर लेंगे well in time. For example, I gave you an example of communication at work. If you see here, for example, there are problems. Suppose there is a problem in the organization, and there is a discussion going on to resolve that problem. And all of you have followed that, जो मैंने आपको बताया है कि आप stress relieve होके गए हैं, with fresh mind गए हैं, that there are plenty of chances that you will be able to resolve the issues. If you go with heavy-headedness, with stress, then definitely your problems will not get resolved. So effective communication is directly linked to solution of problems in an organization. In fact, why organization? Yeah. Even in our family, even in our society, anywhere for that matter, when you communicate, the problems will be there in case you don't have effective communication, and problems will not be there if you have effective communication. And even if problems arise, you'll be able to resolve those conflicts. Conflict management के लिए आपको effective communication होना बहुत ही जरूरी है. So, as I said, almost everything starts with this. Is a follow-up of all the, if you take correct decision, right decision, in time decisions, then these are the benefits, 10 benefits which have been shown here for this particular, I would say, for the advantage of effective communication. And then tips. I told you why I have talked about this book is, this words can change your brain, is because this is the best self-development book in communication. Because it's you who has to, I would say, improve your own soft skill in communication. आप इधर देखिएगा जो हमने 6 टिप्स दिए हुए हैं, उनमें से 5 डायरेक्टली आपके अपने हैं. इनफैक्ट छठा भी है बट इनडायरेक्टली है. क्या है 5? Be conscious that your emotions will show through. अभी इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आपने इमोशंस दिखानी है या नहीं दिखानी. मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूं. राइट, देखिए, आपको गुस्सा आ गया, किसी मीटिंग में है, the boss has rebuked you. Now the boss has rebuked you, and if you if you are conscious that emotions will show, not necessarily you will show the emotions. But if you are not conscious about your emotions, what will happen? you are likely to react to that situation and वो पूरा बना बनाया काम खराब हो सकता है. How? If you react, reaction is always negative. You take it 100% granted. No doubt on that. Generally, that reaction will come from the subconscious mind. It will not come from conscious mind. Subconscious mind is part of your habit. But if you are conscious about your subconscious mind, and then you will stop there. You will not show your emotions, or you will not react to the situation. And if you calm yourself down, just for that 4 or 5 seconds, you yourself will realize that it would have been a bad decision to have reacted to the situation. But easier said than done, I know. जब गुस्सा आता है तो फिर आ ही जाता है, वो होना नहीं चाहिए, because that always goes the negative side. So be conscious that your emotions will show through. Now we are talking about whom? We are talking about yourself. Vary your voice, tone, and pitch according to the requirements. And what are we talking about? We are talking about yourself. Be conscious of your emotions. Vary your voice, tone, and pitch as per the requirement. If you want people to accept your ideas, share with them enthusiasm. जैसे मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूं अपना enthusiasm दिखाने की आपके साथ जब बात कर रहा हूं, तो yes, I know that you will also receive it. You will get that communication the way I'm intending to send to you. लेकिन अगर मैं ही ऐसे लॉन्ग सा फेस बनाकर इधर से आपके साथ कम्युनिकेट करूंगा, तो मैं क्या बोलूंगा और आप क्या सुनेंगे, उसमें रात दिन का फर्क हो जाएगा. So whenever you communicate, show your enthusiasm. Be aware of your own gestures and the impact they have. आपके अपने gestures, अभी भी देखिए कितने चौथे पॉइंट में आ गए ना हम लोग. We are at the 4th step and I'm only talking about you. Be aware of your gestures and the impact they have. Remember the old saying, look them in the eye. आंख में आंख डालकर देखना है, आंख दिखाना नहीं है. Because with the things when you look at, you should have, कहते हैं ना आंखें बात करती हैं. कवि तो बहुत कुछ बोलते हैं ना कि आंखों आंखों में इशारा हो गया. So, but look them in the eye, look into the eye, but आंख दिखाना नहीं है. चौथा है, you study the gesture. छठा, sorry. The last point is study the gestures of others and listen to their tone. It means do active listening. आपको एक्टिव लिसनर होना जरूरी है. If you want to be a good speaker, first be a good listener. Listener does not mean only in the eyes. Oh, sorry, ears. I stand corrected. Listening means आप देखना भी है कि क्या उनके चेहरे पे expressions क्या हैं. Study the gestures of others and listen to their tone. क्यों? Because 93% तो इन्हीं में है ना. Gestures and tone. Only 7% is left with the actual words. So if you miss the 93%, obviously what will happen? You will not get the correct things. So study the gestures of others and listen to their tone. This is also very, very important. Of course, this is for you only, but you are watching the other person. Here you are watching yourself. First 5 steps, you are watching yourself. And the 6th step is about the study the gestures of others and listen to their tone. Give due importance to that. Because उससे आपको पता लगेगा कि बंदा समझ रहा है या नहीं समझ रहा है, या किस इंटेंशन के साथ बोल रहा है. Now we have, so here what we have learned so far is how do we communicate? कैसे करते हैं? As I said, it changes with technology. It conveys, the media can be different. So it is time dependent or technology dependent. Here मैं आपके साथ एक point share करना चाहूँगा. See how we communicate. This is very important. I'll give you my example. I try to share my life experiences so that it can be useful. Dear friends, always maintain sweetness in your language, be it written or be it speaking. But at the same time, you should remain firm. Sweetness and firmness, दोनों इकट्ठे जाने चाहिए. I will give you an example of mine. I had an interview to be, I would say, had with one Dr. G.K. Pacholi. He was in Goa Engineering College. I was in Navy at that time. I gave you an example that I was in naval aviation. So I was going for an interview. उन दिनों में it was कब की बात है? 1980 की बात है. Yes, 1980. So उन दिनों में postcard होते थे. And I sent a reply postcard to Dr. G.K. Pacholi. And with, of course, जो मेरी तरफ से था पोस्ट कार्ड, वो दो इकट्ठा करके हम ऐसे इकट्ठे करके डालते थे ना. Then it used to go through post. And उस दिन तो स्पीड पोस्ट भी नहीं होता था. तो रिप्लाई पेड पोस्ट कार्ड डाला मैंने. 2 पोस्ट कार्ड होते थे, जिसमें एक में मैंने लिखा, सर मे आई नो आई एम सो एंड सो एंड सो, मे आई नो व्हेन विल इट बी कन्वीनियंट फॉर यू to that I can meet with you. Then in the reply paid postcard, I still remember those words because they have impacted me so much, and I have maintained, I have practiced it also. Dear Subhash, I don't mind you coming at any time. However, it would be nice if you can come on so and so date. At that time. Now you look at the way Dr. G.K. Pacholi started, and I will be only one of the biggest fools in this universe in case I would have gone on any other date which was given by him. But the way he communicated, that he gave me a freedom for an emergency situation, that don't worry, you can come at any time. But however, for me, it would be more convenient if you come at so and so. So if we follow that sweetness and firmness, both combined in your communication, it will maintain your relationship fantastic. Let me tell you, I was in a post Indian Navy. I was in a government organization in All India Service as a technocrat. I was dealing with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. There, my job was that on behalf of government or Indian Air Force, we check the items and then we clear it for next stage in the production. So you can imagine that there will be instances when we will accept, and there will be instances when we can't accept because there are some technical deviations in that. But believe me, even today, my friends in HCL, they contact me and I maintain fantastic relationship because of my sweetness, but at the same time, firmness. Because sweetness does not increase any flexibility in your communication. You should remain true to your whatever you want to do, but be sweet. Something like your homeopathic medicine hoti hai na, कि भाई स्वीटनेस भी रहनी चाहिए लेकिन काम भी करना चाहिए, right? So then what is the communication process? I told you, I gave you 4 golden rules. Intent of the sender must be very clear. It must be to help. It must be 1 or 2 sentences at a time, and definitely not more than 30 seconds. I told you there's a medical research available that if you speak for more than 30 seconds, the other person will not receive the way you want to speak, convey. Because the capability, and it's a mental capability of a person to grasp what other person is telling. What is active listening? I told you it's like deep listening. But if you practice that one, that will help you to even mirror the brain of the other person, and you will know even before he speaks that it's मेरे को समझ में आ गया यार क्या बोलने चाह रहे हो. So active listening is very important. And then where do we communicate? Almost everywhere we communicate. Any takes on that? Then we have a video to play and we will discuss on that video. Plus all these points, in case you want any clarification, any other point, I'm there to be with you. They will see to that. But I think next, let me play one video and then we will discuss on that video also. We have also read what are the barriers for effective communication. I told you on that please remember, don't enumerate these ones. Anything which is going to affect adversely your communication is a barrier. And most important, our barrier is our mental blocks. If you remove those mental blocks, you are likely, because बाहर के blocks निकालना आसान है. Mental block के लिए आपको अपने ऊपर काम करना पड़ेगा. You have to work on yourself to remove your mental blocks. And we have also talked about the advantages of effective communication. The most important being it helps in making decisions, and then everything else follows on based on that. Now we will go through the video, and then we will discuss the outcomes of this video also. Just because the paucity of time, but essence was that whether he has used all the communication skills to convey what a good speaker should have, whether you could see those things in that or not.
As a speaker, he is all right. He wanted to convey the sense. Yes, how the economies were growing, how Europe and India were growing, and what the scenario. He tried to communicate, and we got that effectively.
So yeah, so the communication was effective as well, whatever he wanted to, because we haven't heard of the full, I think full video is of the 20+ minutes or so.
Yeah.
So because of paucity of time, but essence was, see, the moment he was talking about the pay packet, he removed his purse from his hand, from his pocket, and then he showed that the high level or low level, just like the way our, I think hero Raj Kapoor did in his video. Regarding that Dil Ka Haal Sunne Din Wala, I think on similar lines, this gentleman has been able to communicate effectively whatever he wanted to. Means he used ingenious ways of communicating, at the same time making it interesting for the audience, depending upon the type of audience what is available. Yes, you would like to say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, from this video, what we can understand that a man listens 17% from the ears and 83% from the eyes.
Yes.
So what he was, we feel the 100% ears listen. No, our eyes listen.
Yes.
Even if there was no volume, but we were listening what he is showing, what he is conveying, how the figures are moving. So our eyes were listening properly, the way he was communicating.
Very, very rightly said, Jasbir ji. Yeah, anybody else? I know it is 102, 103 now. So I don't want to eat into your lunch break. So let's have a break now for lunch. We will meet at 1:40 post-lunch session. Thank you very much, my dear friends, for active participation.